Hey everybody, it's Mattie here with Altcoin Buzz. Hope you're having a good one and that you're well on this Thursday. Finally, some positive price action for more than just a day or two in a row. We're going to take a look at Luke's opinion on the price of Bitcoin and the state of things in the crypto market. Full disclosure, at the time of this recording, we're sitting at about $4,100 per Bitcoin. We're going to take a look at a more cautionary note here by Lycia, pump and dump all around. There's a new report that's exposing scams and that's shedding light on some of these groups. We'll take a look at the next installment of our Community Speaks feature with Wanchain, which is a big popular one among members of the Altcoin Buzz army. So by popular demand, we'll have a look at that. But let's begin with this. Things move so fast. This is now somewhat outdated, but we're beginning on altcoinbuzz.io with this article by Luke from yesterday. Bullish. Crypto markets gain $21 billion in 48 hours as Bitcoin tests $3,800. Just full disclosure, at the time of this recording, we're about $300 up above that at $4,100. However, some of the fundamental reasons, as Luke argues, for this uptick, for this positive price movement, some of the fundamentals apply to really the activity that we've seen today, the activity that we've seen yesterday, and earlier in the week as well. So it's funny, writes Luke, how fast things can turn around in this space, and maybe that is why crypto is such an interesting market. Not even a week ago, things looked more depressing than ever, with most media channels sharing, quote, Bitcoin is dead stories. Now, suddenly, Bitcoin has soared from $3,200 to $3,800 in 2 days. Bullish. And this bullish momentum started on about the 17th of December, so that was Monday of this weekend. It's still playing out. Again, we're above the $3,800 level. At the time that I'm recording this, we're at about $4,100. But last week, Bitcoin dipped as low as $3,130 amid warnings that a much larger fall could be imminent, potentially taking Bitcoin to $2,500 or lower. Now, look, guys, nobody's popping the champagne yet. Nobody's making generalized declarations about how the bear market is over. We're still cautious. We're not out of the woods just yet, and this could reverse. This could turn right back around by the time this video is out. So we're not taking anything for granted. However, the media chatter, the volume upticks, these are noticeable things. So as you would imagine, we're reporting on them. Ironically, last Monday, the day that Bitcoin started a rally to the upside, was the same day at which Bitcoin reached its all-time high last year. That was on December 17th, 2017. Really, it's been falling with a lot of volatility, but it has been following overall ever since then. Not to belabor these too much because we've gone over them in great detail in the past, but some of the reasons why Luke remains enthusiastic about 2019, some of those are backed, which is scheduled to launch at the end of January, the Van Eck decision deadline of February 27th, 2019, as to whether or not Bitcoin will achieve ETF status with the CBOE. NASDAQ is going to be launching Bitcoin futures in Q1 of 2019. Ethereum's Constantinople upgrade is coming, or is scheduled to come at least in January. Fidelity's interest in digital assets, and a new year of fresh expectations, of course. So for those reasons, as well as a few other minor ones perhaps, Luke remains positive and optimistic. Hey, let us know what you think about this in the comments below. In other news here, also by Luke, a bit of an update to his own article. Now Bitcoin has crossed the $4,000 mark after 2 weeks of downturn. While the American stock market has already taken multiple hits this week, Bitcoin is on a winning streak. The Dow Jones and NASDAQ went down 1.49 and 2.25% on Wednesday. Meanwhile, Bitcoin started Thursday with another 8% run to the upside. Bullish. So the overall crypto market, writes Luke, recovered from approximately $100 billion in its total evaluation to about $133 billion within 4 days, with the world's best known crypto, Bitcoin, climbing almost 8% again today. It's not sure if the market has found a bottom at 3,130, and that's not what we're saying, by the way, so please don't take these words out of context. That's not clear, or that the rally is caused by oversold conditions that the market is in. Mattie Greenspan, a senior market analyst at social trading platform eToro, told CNBC, quote, the surge on Monday represents a strong push off the key support level of $3,000 per coin. So if that's true, then this would be good news for investors, knowing Bitcoin likely found a bottom after months of downturn, about a year of downturn. Furthermore, the eToro analyst said that the sudden rally was likely the result of traders closing their short positions ahead of the holidays. And then weighing in, you have Changpeng Zhao, the CEO of crypto exchange Binance. Amongst other things, speaking to Bloomberg, CZ said, quote, "I think the price is a powerful attraction for a lot of speculators, but the field is going to grow by builders, the guys who build applications and add to the adoption of cryptocurrencies in the long term." And reiterating some of the points that we covered in the last article from yesterday, these are all the reasons that Luke remains positive, as do I. So whether you agree or whether you disagree, we'd love to hear your opinions about some of these issues. A couple of positive, more than a few positive days now in a row for Bitcoin and the crypto space. Again, never financial advice, but if you haven't already been able to take advantage of this by buying at the low points, I wouldn't FOMO in personally. That's not financial advice, but let us know your thoughts in the comments below. In a bit of cautionary news here by Alicia, pump and dump all around. New report exposes massive scam on messengers. A new crypto report entitled "The Economics of Cryptocurrency Pump and Dump Schemes" by the Social Science Research Network has revealed that numerous fraudsters operate on popular messengers, and sometimes they do not even care to hide their ill intent. So the findings of this report presented in the paper are worrisome, writes Alicia. First, the researchers explained that the, quote, "surge of interest in cryptocurrencies has been accompanied by a proliferation of fraud." Then they elaborate that there are multiple channels out there which engage in illicit activities without caring to hide their appetite for fraud. So for example, there are the obvious pumps. These channels brazenly use the words pump and dump even in their titles. Then there are the so-called target pumps who are slightly concerned whether this term is actually legal and so try to avoid it. Copied pumps, on the other hand, are, quote, "channels that copied the signal from other sources. They usually posted the signal hours after the pump and included the actual time that a pump was published." In total, these channels promoted more than 300 cryptocurrencies and issued close to 5,000 pump signals. So, quote by the report, "We identified 3,767 different pump signals advertised on Telegram and another 1,051 different pump signals advertised on Discord during a 6-month period in 2018, and that's according to the authors of the report. We've said it many times on this channel that this is still the Wild West in terms of a new market that's emerging. We're like pioneers, everybody. We're coming into a new space. We're settling it. And unfortunately, there are going to be unscrupulous individuals that take advantage of others in those scenarios. It's still totally a Wild West paradigm. So the report also said, quote, "While the fundamentals of the ruse have not changed in the last century, the recent explosion of nearly 2,000 cryptocurrencies in a largely unregulated environment has greatly expanded the scope for abuse." You can read more about Alicia's take here and what she has to say about Bitcoin specifically. That's unfortunately the case. I mean, we try to alert you guys to the deviance in this area as much as possible. Always be skeptical. Always keep an eye out for the hucksters. And if you want to take a closer look at the report itself, we'll link to it. Here it is, "The Economics of Cryptocurrency Pump and Dump Schemes." It's 19 pages long, and you can get a feel here for who the authors are. They're all laid out for you there. Take a look at the abstract if you're short on time. And finally today, and in the latest installment of our Community Speaks feature, we're having a look at Wanchain, an introduction to what it is all about, authored here by Crypto Mooney. So Wanchain, writes Crypto Mooney, was born to create a bridge between cryptocurrencies working in their own silos and a collaborative protocol to create a unified blockchain ecosystem. In order for digital assets to transact with each other, the creation of exchanges was needed, but this has proved to be a vulnerable method. Thanks to Wanchain's recent achievements of cross-chain interoperability, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and ERC20 tokens can now be transacted with one another. The company is led by Jack Liu, a former team member of Factom. Liu has become a well-known leader in the blockchain space. Regarding some of the benefits of Wanchain, it can provide a decentralized exchange for assets thanks to its cross-chain interoperability. Now that cross-chain compatibilities have been achieved with two of the biggest cryptos, this makes it even more possible to have Bitcoin, Ethereum, and ERC20 tokens interchange with each other. The Wanchain multi-wallet highlights the compatibility with Ethereum and Bitcoin. This provides a storage unit for many assets currently available. This provides the ability to build decentralized exchange applications using their own unique protocol token. Wanchain already has several companies building on their platform, like IDAP and CryptoCurve. So Crypto Mooney says he's always been a big fan, or she, of Wanchain and its leader Jack Liu. Goals are set and then they are achieved. It's truly a remarkable team. Even in this horrible bear market, the team made an announcement that they have enough funds to continue running the company for many years to come. This is good to see since many other blockchain companies are laying off staff left and right. I will wrap up this article with a statement from the leader Jack Liu himself. Quote, Wanchain continues to be laser focused on the long term, where we see our platform being one of the fundamental components linking all digital assets in a decentralized, trustless, and permissionless manner. Our thanks to Crypto Mooney for this article. for your contribution. If you would like to similarly make a contribution, you guys know the drill. Contact Garrett at Garrett59 on Telegram. Give us your take, give us your pitch, and we'll do our best to feature you as part of this Community Speaks segment. If you're interested in learning more about Wanchain, you can check out their website here, wanchain.org. Wanchain 3.0 is live. Cross-chain transactions with Bitcoin, Ethereum, and ERC20 tokens. Check it out. And with that, we're just about caught up with the news, but do be sure you're following Altcoin Buzz and Altcoin Buzz News. Follow us as well on Facebook, on Instagram, and on Telegram, and check out our last video here if you've not already. The market's an exciting place once again, so do be sure to stick around for Mark and Martin's video analyses of price action. And if you choose to invest, I wish you all the very best of luck, but have a wonderful Thursday. Start getting ready for that weekend, and we hope to see you all again soon in our next video. Take care.